I'm actually here with Dr. Doug Schultz, our Chief Medical Officer. Spends most of his time with the medical group and on the outpatient side. He's here with me today, and welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
So we're actually talking about innovation, and innovation is a big part of what we do here at Shannon. And we've been very focused on innovation, it seems like, over the last 5 or 7 years. And can you tell me what innovation means to you?
Yeah, that's a great question. In medicine, innovation that's what medicine is all about, really. If you go back to like the 1800s, they first started having vaccines against smallpox and polio, and then they innovated anesthesia. Before that, to have surgery, you had to be held down. There was no anesthesia. Hard to imagine, but that's the case. And then probably one of the greatest ones was they accidentally discovered penicillin in 1928, which was the first antibiotic. And so then, of course, we take for granted antibiotics. But my point is, medicine is constantly innovating new things. Probably one of the big ones during my early years was the MRI, which started in the early 1970s. It was a great innovation as far as imaging people using magnetic images.
Yeah, it seems like we have a long history in terms of the medical field, physicians as well as scientists, in terms of great innovation over the years. And when I think about innovation when it comes to an organization, it often comes to the people that are actually involved with the work in looking for solutions, being creative in ways to solve problems on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think you have to have innovation, you have to first of all teach it that yes, we want to do that here, and then we have to provide space for it, meaning allowing people to spend some time trying to innovate on something. And then we have to support it, meaning that if somebody wants to try something new in a project form, that we support it from administration. And I think we do that here. And I think we're already seeing several innovations over the last few years because we do support it.
Yeah, I think we just recently had that Game Changer Award, and we had really, there was probably overall 20 plus projects. 5 we ended up being the kind of finalists, but some amazing projects and some amazing innovation. And it was all about improving kind of like what we're doing. And it goes back to when I think about the individuals who won those awards, those finalists, it's those people that are team members that are closest to the work, and they felt engaged and empowered to change things about what goes on day to day in their work activities.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. The people who are close sometimes have the brightest ideas on how to do something better, but if that's not fostered, then it dies there. So that's where I think we're really powerful here at Shannon in encouraging that sort of thing.
Yeah, I do think it's real important that individuals throughout the organization feel comfortable with changing what's going on day to day in their work activities to make it better for not only their team members, but maybe for our patients and our families that we take care of. I think it's so important that people at Shannon feel comfortable with making that change and asking the questions, is this the best way to do something?
Yes, exactly. And our physician staff, same way. They are willing to innovate. We recently had a TAVR procedure, which is an artificial valve placed in a patient's in a unique way. And our team was able to innovate and use that, and now it's working great. So that's a good example at the physician level of innovation.
I think innovation is so important for a healthy organization to be innovative, and also too is being comfortable with sometimes when you have an idea or a thought, sometimes it doesn't actually work out, but that's okay. I mean, it's okay if you try something, and it's we have to be comfortable when it comes to innovation, being comfortable with sometimes failing at times. When you say,
well, even if you do fail, you can learn from that and take that experience to the next project. So no, it's not a waste. When you try something, it doesn't work. You always learn something from that.
Yeah, I think that's key. Learning from kind of mistakes or opportunities to do things differently. But thank you so much for Doug for being with me today and talking about innovation. Of course, it's one of our core values and also part of our pillars. So,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep.